Sofia Vergara's Emmy night did not go as planned. The Modern Family alum had to rush to the emergency room instead of presenting at the 77th Annual Emmy Awards, sharing photos of her swollen red eye with fans on Instagram. But this latest drama is just the tip of the iceberg for a woman whose life has been marked by shocking tragedies, hidden health battles, and explosive legal wars that would make her fictional character Gloria look boring by comparison. What you're about to discover will completely change how you see the actress who became America's sweetheart. Behind that famous smile lies a story of survival, controversy, and secrets that Hollywood doesn't want you to know. Sofia Vergara's journey to stardom began on a Colombian beach in 1989, but not in the fairy tale way you might think. While the 17-year-old was enjoying a day with her parents by drug cartels and civil unrest, Sofia's family was wealthy, conservative, and Catholic. Her father was a cattle rancher, and she was studying dentistry at the National University of Colombia when modeling opportunities began to multiply. She was living what seemed like a charmed life, but Colombia's drug war was creeping closer to her family every day. The violence that would later consume her brother was already claiming 250,000 lives across the country. Then, tragedy struck in the most brutal way imaginable. In 1998, Sofia's older brother Rafael became another casualty of Colombia's cartel violence when he was shot and killed during a botched kidnapping attempt. The family was devastated, but they knew they had to act fast. With the drug war escalating and their safety in jeopardy, Sofia packed up her life, followed by radioactive iodine therapy. The treatment was successful, but it came with a permanent reminder. She would need to take medication every single day for the rest of her life to regulate her metabolism and prevent hypothyroidism. Here's the shocking part. Sofia kept this diagnosis completely secret for 11 years. While she was building her career and becoming a household name on Modern Family, she was hiding one of the most significant challenges of her life. She didn't reveal her cancer battle publicly until 2011, explaining that she didn't want the publicity or attention while she was fighting for her life. The secrecy wasn't just about privacy, it was about survival in Hollywood. Sofia understood that a cancer diagnosis could derail her career before it even started. She was already facing challenges as a Latina actress with a thick accent in an industry that barely gave women like her leading roles. Adding a health scare to the mix could have been career-ending, so she suffered in silence while building her empire. Even today, nearly 25 years later, Sofia takes a small lavender pill every morning and gets blood tests every 3 to 6 months. Every cough, every unusual feeling sends a wave of paranoia through her. The cancer may be gone, but the fear never fully disappeared. While Sofia was fighting her private health battle, she was also dealing with a very public relationship drama that would eventually explode into one of the most bizarre legal controversies in Hollywood history. In 2010, she began dating businessman Nick Loeb, and what started as a glamorous romance quickly turned into a nightmare that continues to haunt her more than a decade later. After 2 years of dating at a Beverly Hills medical clinic, when Sofia and Nick's relationship ended in 2014, most people assumed they would quietly go their separate ways like any other celebrity couple. But Nick had other plans. In 2015, he filed a lawsuit seeking to use the embryos to create children without Sofia's consent. His argument? That life begins at conception, and therefore he had the right to bring these embryos to term even against Sofia's wishes. The legal battle has raged on for nearly a decade, with Nick writing op-eds for major newspapers claiming that their frozen embryos have a right to live. He's appeared on talk shows, granted interviews, and even penned articles arguing that embryonic custody disputes raise important questions about life ruled in Sofia's favor, with medical professionals stating it would be a felony to use the embryos without a written consent. But Nick has appealed every decision, turning what should have been a private medical decision into a very public spectacle that has dragged on for years. Sofia finally broke her silence in 2016, calling the whole thing a violation of her privacy and saying Nick was using the situation to promote himself and get press coverage. Just as Sofia thought her personal life was stabilizing, her professional life was about to explode in ways she never anticipated. In 2009, she landed the role that would change everything: Gloria Delgado Pritchett on ABC's Modern Family. But with fame came a new set of problems. Sofia's portrayal of Gloria was groundbreaking for Latina representation on television, but it also sparked intense debate about stereotypes and authenticity. Critics argued that her character perpetuated harmful stereotypes about Latin women: sexy, strong, and opinionated, often wearing tiny skirts and low-cut tops. A study by USC's Annenberg School revealed that less than 5% of actors in top Hollywood films are Hispanic, and Latinas are more likely than women of any other ethnicity to appear partially or totally naked on screen. The controversy reached a boiling point at the 2014 Emmy Awards when Sofia appeared in what many considered a degrading skit. She stood on a rotating pedestal while Television Academy CEO Bruce Rosenblum made remarks about diversity, essentially turning her into a human co-star Julie Bowen, which created its own behind-the-scenes tension. The show ran for 11 seasons and won 5 Emmy Awards for Outstanding Comedy Series, making Sofia one of the most recognizable faces. Seemed. Their romance moved at breakneck speed. After just 6 months of dating, Joe proposed on Christmas Day 2014. Sofia said yes, and they married in November 2015 in a lavish ceremony that seemed like a Hollywood fairy tale. The couple became red carpet royalty. She told Spanish newspaper El País in 2024 that she didn't want to be an old mom and felt it wouldn't be fair to bring a child into the world when she couldn't give 100%. She was approaching menopause and ready for the next phase of her life, not the sleepless nights of new motherhood. The disagreement created a rift that neither could bridge. By 2023, they were living separate lives, with Joe notably absent from Sofia's beauty brand launch party in June. Their body language